Hi everyone. Hi. Welcome to Rays of Hope Rainbow Light Tarot. Today I'm doing a full moon reading for February 9th. It's the snow moon, right? It's the full moon. It's also called the hunger moon by North American natives. So basically, it makes some common sense, right? It's winter, it's snow on the ground, and, there's a lack of food and maybe even shelter. But right now, what I want to do is this is going to be a collective reading, and this will be about the cosmic origins that we all came in with from different, star systems, and it's about energy, it's energy. We came here with certain gifts, and we definitely chose certain cultures to be in because we are here to heal the earth plane, the timelines, the ancestry legacies that have been before us. We are here to come as a group or as individuals or in any field that you're working in, whatever talent you brought in, whatever work you're doing to heal or to use your, the intent of love to add more light and love into the world, into the planet, wherever you are. And so know that when we heal the past of our ancestral legacies or our timelines during that time, or even the bloodlines within our immediate family, we are healing the past and the present. And when that does, there's a momentum of energy, of healing energy that comes through into our present. And that is a great time for manifesting. However, you can do this anytime. You don't have to wait for a full moon. You could do it in a moment, because that's why energy is fast. It changes constantly. So in the moment, you can transmute and transform anything. It releases so much that what you're doing helps others. So your energy of healing helps others support their process as well. So know that when you're doing your bid of work, you are healing a portion of the earth plane as well, and the timelines, the ancestry lines, bloodlines. So that's why it's so important. We're healing, even self-healing, self-love is for that purpose, so that we can empty ourselves and receive. Okay, the full moon is about receiving as well. It's about, letting go, and it's receiving that feminine energy, the divine feminine. So basically that's called healing. And when we fill ourselves with more wonderful, intuitive light, which is love, because love is the currency of the universe, and love is also, it's an invisible beauty that we bring down into us, and love becomes matter in our work. So today that's what we're going to do. We're going to put out some oracle cards to see where we are as a collective, what we need to activate as a collective, and then we'll use the star-seeded tarot for any more focused individual type of reading that it might be going on with whoever's watching this. Again, this is for the collective. So here we go. So we're going to pull a card from the Angels of Atlantis. I already shuffled this, so I usually hold them to my heart and basically just let my heart do a little bit of cleansing here, and I'll cut them here, and let's see who is with us today. Angels of Atlantis, you know what Atlantis is, and so these are definitely angels who have been part of Earth's history for millions of years. So we have Jophiel, and it's about meditation. So this is a perfect energy for our full moon, because this is what we need to do. We go within our internet, and meditation is very important in part of clearing and gaining our more intuitive messages. Okay, once we clear ourselves, we are more intuitive, become a direct channel. And when we are in perfect alignment, almost perfect, body, mind, and spirit, well, we create a channel that is perfectly used for messages, for intuition, for everything that we need to know about within and without. Okay, so here we go. We have the Jophiel. Okay, meditation is called for. So this is the guiding force in our reading today, is Jophiel. Next, we're going to pull a card for the activation, what we are activating as a whole. And these were also shuffled, so I'm just going to cut them once. This is for the activation of this new moon for the collective, for our, evolution, for our ascension, for clearing and healing, so that we can have the best version of ourselves be known and share that with others, and our relationship with self and other and the earth become more cohesive. Okay, so here we go. Allowance, okay? So the frequency of allowance allows us to be open to these energies. And basically what you need to know is that sometimes we have to be without judgment and criticism when we are within these energies. And it could be coming from people, right? We shouldn't judge right away. Okay, we should just allow ourselves to feel what's going on and understand it better, because sometimes this will trigger something within ourselves. So basically know that when you're triggered, it's important to pay attention to it, because we need those kind of energies. And those energies may come from your family, your friends, your coworkers. It could come from anywhere, but they are there as catalysts to help us and trigger us to move. Okay, we all decided to be a part of this, and what part you're playing. And if you're watching this, you are probably a healer, or you are working with energy in a way in your profession, whatever that is. It doesn't matter what it is, but you are using it because you are here with intent of love and light to transmute and transform the energies of Earth so that it evolves and it reaches its state of, love for all. Okay, so here we go. So sometimes we have to be, it might incite a lot of things in us, but that's for us to look at. Okay, so allow that to happen. It's very important when that takes place. So we are definitely activating allowance as a whole for us to understand the energies that are coming in, and also within ourselves. What is it that we need to look at to heal, so that we can hold more positive energy to do our work? Because once we are filled with happiness and love, well, that's a wonderful thing to have happen, because then we create a happy life. Our work isn't our work. Our work is our love of life. So basically, healing is a very important part of this work that you came in to do, whether you know it or not. Okay, and some of you are musicians, artists, painters, gardeners, engineers, lawyers, bakers, whatever you do for a living, whether you're cleaning service. Yes, cleaning services are so important, because I don't know if you've ever gone into a house after you clean it, if you notice how good it feels after. You raise the vibration. You've given a platform for others to work from that will bring positive thoughts, positive feelings to them, right? So anyway, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull from the Mystical Shaman an oracle card for the people, those of you who've come here to work with earth energies, okay, who are working within the earth, whether you're environmentalists, healers, shamans, pagans, whatever you're doing with good intent and light and love in the earth. So let's pull a card for that. Oops. The child. Okay. So now, if you look at this picture, this is definitely of someone who's young, a beautiful spirit, a beautiful spirit. So know that that's a very important part of you, taking care of the child within, because that's where the magic comes from. That's where the mystical magic comes from. That's where this beautiful energy of hope and faith and naivete, because when your child is naive, it doesn't know anything wrong. It's very vulnerable. It's very open. Okay. So take care of the child within you. Make sure you're aware of that child, because the child in the man, the child is the magic. Okay. Within a woman, whether it's divine feminine or divine masculine, the child is there. And that's the magic within us. Okay. That's the shaman, that's the sage, all right? That's the healer within. So very important, very, very important to know that. So that's for the earth people, for those working with earth energies. this is a very important focus for you, for the child, for the children. And when you perform this magic or doing this work, know that it is for the child within everyone, right? So whether it's children or whether it's the child within, this is what is needed right now for the healers and those working with earth energies. Maybe you have a new project that you want to do for improving education for children, or something special, for children, because these children that are coming in now, they are very bright, and we need new subjects, deeper subjects. They need to know about their universe. They need to know about energy. I don't know if there is anything being told to them about energy, but they need to know that they don't want to learn this when they're 30, 40, 50, right? So all of you who are educators or working with children, or working with the child within you, maybe you're psychologists, maybe you're, educators in music and the arts, creative, the child within is the magic, okay? So that's that. And then we're going to pull from the Starseed Oracles, those who are here, who are working on the planetary grid, who are using their energy field to, and basically they're using the energy to heal the grid of the earth, okay? These healers, and as myself, I started from one band of healing modalities to another. We work on the platform of earth. We create a grid, okay, around the earth, and we kind of just, with rainbow light, rainbow light is the light that's emitted from the galactic core. So rainbow light is a wonderful way to, use energy for healing. And what I can teach you is so simple. Think of a golden sphere coming out of your heart, arcing a rainbow into whatever it is that you want to heal. It could be your family, friend, someone who's not well. And so what we do is we use this arc of light, of rainbow light, and create it around the grid of the earth, And then what you can do also, you can create an infinity symbol, so that when it goes in, it comes down, it comes back to you through your crown and into your heart. So you can do that with everyone. It's a beautiful way to use energy. So anyway, this is going to be for those who are using their energy to heal the grid and to heal many, lines of meridians around the earth, to stabilize it so that we can have life here and can have clean water and clean air to breathe while all this is going on. So let's pull a card for them, see where they're going to be focused. So again, we have the child within, children. We're going to be meditating, and we're going to allow energies to come to us so that we know if we are triggered. These are pieces that we have to work on, okay? So here we go. Perspective. Okay, so basically, this, if you look at this, okay, it's a really interesting picture, because basically that's perspective, right? I'm going to read you the bottom line. It's very tiny, and basically I need glasses to read that. But it says, none of this matters. Zoom out, common ground. So basically, it's your perspective that is important, okay? We all perceive differently because we all see and feel differently, correct? So know that your perspective is for you, and respect others' perspective. So in this space that you're in, use your perspective. It's your personal way of seeing and doing, okay? So very important that we follow that perspective, our own perspective, because when we look at a picture or painting, right, we all get different messages. So that's why it's important to let go, like listen to the outer world. I don't know if a lot of you have come here being uncomfortable being a human, because I have. And it was many, many years. It took for many, many years of this process for me to finally feel comfortable. But I was learning something, and I had to unfold my process in a different way to really learn how to be human so that I can do this work, to be human. And the thing is that with perspective, sometimes when you have all this information coming at you, whether it's from the outer world, your parents, school, and then you have this different world. Many of us who came in, we were in a different world. We were like, we were on our own plane of existence, and it was very confusing, and you didn't know what was real because you felt your eyes were viewing the world from your own perspective. You were saying, well, this doesn't seem right to me, guys. I mean, here you are, maybe 4 or 5 years old, and your parents are telling you this, your grandma's telling you this, you go to school, they're telling you this, then someone else is telling you that, your friends, and all of a sudden you're saying, oh my God, I see so many different things in what they're telling me, because that's coming from within. You came with that knowledge, that perspective. So never lose that. That's very important. That's your compass. That's your way around here, okay? And it's your way. Nobody else's way. Okay, so now I've got a little surprise. Don't go away. This is a bowl that I purchased 30 years ago. Yeah, I had everything. I was like a little hippie, a drum, everything. It's amazing. Anyway, but I kept this piece. This is so beautiful. And angels, or I should say sound, is a very healing, right? So sound definitely is a very, very wonderful way to raise your frequency, to clear out and to heal, and to raise the vibration of a room. So I'm going to do this 3 times for us before I put out the tarot cards, all right? So here we go. You ready? And you can just close your eyes, relax, relax. You don't have to see what I'm doing. I'm going to do this 3 times. Purchased 30 years ago. Don't ask me where I got it, but 30 years ago, these were very rare. And I think it might have cost me about $50, but today, who knows? They're probably twice the amount of money. This is the frequency of middle C, which is the frequency of the earth, if you didn't know that. Just a little piece of information. Anyway, I'll be right back. Let me just put this back because we need to keep it safe. All right, so here we go. We're going to start pulling the tarot for this reading, and basically it's just going to be, I'm going to do a 9-card spread and basically throw out another card of from the Oracle that we need to maybe have a message. Okay, so let's just begin with this. I'm going to shuffle. These have been shuffled many times, but I'll shuffle them again in front of you so you can see that we are shuffling them. And I'll cut them 3 times. Okay, so here we go. What are the messages for my shamans and magicians and everyone who's here on the earth as healers, teachers, guides? Okay, so we have the 10 of orbs. Okay, so now the 10 of orbs are the swords, okay, which is about the mind. So this is, in a way, this is great. So we have just finished a cycle where we have had a lot of static, a lot of things going on within our world. Okay, again, if you've come here uncomfortable and you've been beat up a little, you're going to learn a lot from these readings. And anything that I can help you with, just please contact me. I can refer you to books or anything that I've experienced that might help you as well understand a lot of this energy work. But anyway, this is the 10 of orbs. And so basically, this is energy that has just come in from the past, and this is an ending. So that's a wonderful thing to know, that the 10 of Swords is now going to be part of our past, recent past, that we've accumulated during this last cycle. I hope you don't mind the bells. I don't know how that's happening, but it is. Anyway, I find it fascinating when things like that happen, right? You know that we're not alone. You're never alone. Never, never, never alone. Okay, so here we go. So now the present moment, we have the Adept of Crystals. Okay, so the Adept is the knight. of Crystals, the Knight of Pentacles. He's a very hardworking person, very grounded. So right now, those of you who are in the present moment are working hard, and maybe you're not happy where you are in your work. So meditate, again, go within. The child within needs to be part of this, and allow yourself to feel what it is about your present moment, your job, or where you are in your life, maybe where you live, your relationships. Something is keeping you from being happiest. So the crystal here, this is the Knight of Pentacles. He works very hard, but very slowly. He's very methodical. But there's something going on in the present that may be uncomfortable because of where we've come from, this Ten of Orbs. I can only tell you that for myself. You know, I've been working very hard, and that's why I've returned, because the last 3 months have been very difficult. There's a lot of things going on in my life that I had to resolve, that I had to clear, I had to heal. So basically, now I'm in a moment where I really want to return and do this work and share my knowledge and my graces with you. You know, it makes me happy. This is what I'm here to do. So again, think about what it is that's going on within you that is uncomfortable, because the adept of the Knight of Pentacles is a very, very hardworking person, and that would be a great piece to know, so that you can work through it with that energy. Okay, so let's go to the next card, and this is the next phase here, I believe. Hopefully we will be able to discern a lot of this before we leave today. Oops. So we have the Master of Crystals now. So the Master of Crystals is the King of Pentacles. What this is telling me is that when you resolve this, this is a future possibility. And know that energy is constant. So we can never predict the future with tarot, but we can predict a probability or a possibility because of the dynamics of the energies that are coming in and what it could be transformed to, or what it can be created to, we can manifest from them. But in a moment, we can change direction of that energy. In a moment, just a thought, a feeling, okay, an expression can change them. But what it's telling me is this: whatever you choose to do in your work, line of work, or practices, whatever it is that you're doing with your energy to make a better place for everyone, especially first for yourself. We heal ourselves first. Do whatever makes us happy so we can make others happy, is going to be very, very successful. Okay, this is the King of Pentacles, the Master. Okay, which is to me the ultimate manifester of the tarot, because he has used all the elements. He's a master of them. So basically, whatever you decide, whatever you come up with during this meditation of this full moon, go with it. Be daring. Be bold. Be brazen. I think I got that from one of my friends. Had a store, and it was really a wonderful store. And that was the name of the store that they used. It was really, really cool. So anyway, here we go. So we have the Five of Orbs. Okay, so some of us, you know, are feeling left out. Okay, you may be saying, oh, I tried everything, you know, nothing works for me. No, no, no. We don't want those kind of attitudes. You know that you came here to do something. You know that. That's why you're watching this. That's why, you know, you're frustrated. But you can't give up. Okay, this is something that the Five of Orbs is saying, that you may be left out in the cold. Maybe you're not going to have enough money. Maybe this is not exactly what you thought you wanted to do. You know, and you feel alone, but you're never alone. Never, never alone. So seek help, okay? Look for other people who are doing the same work. Maybe it's time to change your friends. Maybe it's time to find people who are like-minded, who are here for the same reason. You need to meditate on this. Really go inward. The internet within us gives us that information, our intuitiveness. Work with the child within you. Work with children. Children are so great to work with. When you're with them, it's like a buzz of energy going through you. It's like, you know, to be around them. And so anyway, you're never alone. Seek the help that you need. Okay, so let's see. I barely have enough room on this little desk here, but you know what? It's working out. I like it. You know, I wish you could see all the cards, but I'll show them to you as I pull them so you know. Okay. Okay, so look what we got here in the middle. Okay, so we're going to overcome our obstacles here if we follow the energy here and, use it, because you know what, February, also I want to tell you, now that we pulled the chalices, which is of course the heart, know that Venus is going to be in February, starting February 2nd till I think March 9th, I believe it is, I'm not sure. And that's a time that this full moon as well will affect our heart, our blood circulation, our blood pressure. So know that this Nine of Chalices is talking about the wishes fulfilled. Okay, so this energy that we're using has going to bring us our wishes, our fulfillment. And we don't stop here just because okay, I got it. No, you have to continue that momentum because we keep evolving. Just like the universe keeps expanding, so do our hearts, so does our work, so does our energy field. Okay, so again, whatever we're going to do here, as we spoke before, is going to give us our wishes, okay, fulfillment of our work as healers, as people, as in humanity, helping each other. Okay, so Nine of Chalices. This is the Nine of Cups. Okay, it's beautiful. Look at that. The light is shining on you guys. Can you see that? Right? It's shining on you. Okay. So, don't give up, Don't give up. Every day is a day. Every moment is a day to improve, to help, self-help yourself, asking others for help. Self-love is the most important thing. Don't get down on yourself, okay? You got to keep moving. And if you need help with that, I can help you, all right? So now we have the Two of Flames, which I love this card because this is you see the flames around the earth, okay? And there's there's a path here of a new plan, a new beginning, some thoughts and feelings, some passion about what you want to do. Passion is very important, is an energy that moves us towards our goals. So there's definitely a change of direction that's going to be coming. Allow yourself to feel what that would be like. Take the chance. Don't be afraid. Be bold, okay? And look at this path and this idea that may be coming. Could be a project, of something creative that you want to, again, change within your work, your line of work, or your healing practices, whatever it is that you do within your, daily life. It's showing you a new path, a new passion, okay? A new idea. And it follows the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Chalices, which to me is a very supportive because it's in the center. Okay, everything is in the center here. The Nine of Chalices is in the heart of the matter. And this is the possibility, of it bringing you to a new place, of a new path where you will find your passion. You got to take a risk, everyone. We have to take a risk sometimes. And life is not about, standing still, because if we stood still, we'd be stale, and not moving, right? Because the currents of water constantly moving. We are, mostly water. So anyway, so keep on, be brave, and be like the child, be inspired. The child within is the magician, is the alchemist, the sage. He definitely inspires us to keep moving. Okay, so now we got the 6. Okay, so we have the Great Wheel. Okay, this is the Wheel of Fortune. So by taking this path, whatever we might have felt that was not going our way, a cycle has ended and a new cycle begins. And so we have this beautiful energy of the Nine of Chalices, Nine of Cups, Two of Flames, coming in with this Wheel of Fortune. And the universe, when it wants to move you, it will. You cannot stop the universal flow of energy. Sometimes if you're needed to move and you're just standing there and you're not sure what to do, well, the universe will move you. Okay, it'll shift you. And sometimes that's like kind of an epiphany or a striking moment, And so know that the Wheel of Fortune is here to let you know that if things have not been going well, your ideas and your wishes and your work on your inner work, your meditation, your self-love, and the giving and receiving is going to put you in a good place of energy where you can finally move and expand, okay? Because that's what the wheel does, right? The wheels expand. You could see that. It keeps expanding. You see these outer rings. Okay, so it's definitely going to move you into a new place. So keep on. And listen, if you need help with anything, you know, I am always available. Send me an email. In my About section, in my profile on my YouTube channel, it tells you everything that's about me. But I'll list it again here after this, in this video as well. I'll have it listed so that you can contact me and you want to talk about something, you need clarification. I'll be happy to help you, okay? Because that's what I'm here for. You know, I don't know, you never know, you know, when your life is going to be up here, you know, when it's time out for you. Well, so use every time that you have. Don't waste it. Use it to really, really, you know, do the work that you're here to do. Don't wait. Okay, so I love the center of this reading, the lovers. Okay, so many of you are going to either meet someone in your new positions, someone is coming with you on this journey, or you have decided that you have to make a decision for yourself as well, what you love, what you don't love. And also, it's very important to know that the lovers are also important in understanding the male, the divine feminine, the divine masculine within us. So this is another part that's being healed. Okay, so when you heal the divine masculine and divine feminine within yourself, you will attract someone like that to you, which is a lovely thing to receive, right? We always love romance and love. I mean, we're sexual beings. That's what we're here. We are here as sexual beings, sensual. And so lovers here are very, very promising of either a relationship, someone's coming with you into this journey already, and or you're balancing the feminine and masculine within you about self-healing, because it's right on the 9 of Cups. And this is a really beautiful part of this reading here that I love, because that's so positive for me, even for myself. Believe it or not, when I read this, when I do readings for people, I kind of think about it for myself as well, you know. But right now it's, you know, reading for a collective, reading for lots and lots of people. You know, some of you this will resonate with, some of you it will not. If you were drawn to this channel, it means you were interested in this subject. So basically, if it doesn't resonate with you, don't try to make it fit, all right? Take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, so here we are, the 7 of Crystals. Now, the most important thing about this work is patience, okay? The seeds and things that we plant take time to grow. And so we can't rush it. You know, we can't rush these things, but it will happen. We just need time, okay? We just need the time to allow it. Allow the energies to move and to create what it is. It takes patience. But be patient, because you will start to see the fruition of your work, all right? So right now I feel that there's nothing here that I need to clarify, because it's been self-clarifying. These cards have been moving in the direction perfectly. So what I want to do is just draw one more card for from the Angels of Atlantis, which is who we started this with, and what they need to say about this reading. If they want to add anything to this, these messages that we have here, thank you so much. You know, and again, I hope that you've enjoyed this reading, and I hope that, you know, you come back and like, comment, you know, share. And I just, you know, would love to create more of my channel with you. So let's see what the Angels of Atlantis have to say on this final reading. Hope. Oh, that's crazy. That's my name. Anyways, hope. There's hope for all of us, right? So that's the answer that they have for us today. Hope. Our final answer is hope. So anyways, thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed the reading as much as I did. And well, I'll see you next time. Bye, Earth Angels.